Hey, there we go. We're live. Scrum. It's Brian and Paul only. What's up, Brian? What did you do yesterday, or what are you going to do today? Do you have any blocks?
Yesterday, what? I can't remember now. Okay. I finished my pull request, submitted it, the one about the front end update. So that's up there waiting for it. I've asked a couple of people to help review it, and Sampriti and John has left a couple comments. I'm just gonna address them today, I guess. I mean, this evening.
Yeah,
And nothing's blocking me. Yeah.
that's great.
Yep.
I haven't been doing too much, just playing with the Meteor a little bit.
Hmm.
And it seems like it's got all the same stuff, but it just, like when you look at what's in uh, new project hidden files, it seems like a lot of
Hmm.
the similar stuff, just what you'd expect, but just less Railsy, more nodey.
Hmm. Okay. How much more nodier is it?
Probably 100%. Like you know, basically
Cool.
zero Rails.
What sort of templating engine do you use?
They call it. It's like handlebars. They call it
Hmm.
space bars, I think.
Hmm. They must be running out of names.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By now, it's. I'm sure they've all been auto-generated and you know
Oh yeah.
have a domain squatter in place. It inherits from handlebars, but customized for Meteor UI.
Cool. Has there been
Yeah.
any like big apps using Meteor?
Uh, Good question. Haven't checked it out yet. I saw what those guys did. With Julian and his brother, the guy from the Cartagena, somewhere in Colombia,
Uh, okay.
and they had done a bunch of apps, like not super extensive data model or anything, but they did a bunch of apps for um, hospital provisioning, to
Hmm.
reorder their junk and get delivered.
Awesome.
But yeah, I haven't really looked at too much what has come out with it yet. I did a long time ago, and by then it was still pretty primitive. It seems like now they got to the point 8 release,
Hmm.
so they may be tuning it
Cool.
up for actual use. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I guess it's a lot more the problems that you have with Rails are a lot more about just deciding what to do and talking to the user and all that. The
Hmm.
biggest overhead. But also, I saw there's this cool book that I was thinking of getting, but then it was free, Enterprise Rails,
Mm.
and they talk a lot about database management over time. Because with that type of
Uh-huh.
vertical, you'd kind of expect that. Yeah, your data is your golden goose there.
Mm.
So he talks a lot about building a bomb-proof, data store, basically, not just model, but also just keeping it clean, etc. So I was like,
Cool.
oh yeah, I haven't really thought about databases in quite a long time, you know. But it's probably
Yeah,
something to think about.
that certainly sounds interesting.
Yeah,
It's
and
free, you say?
yeah, yeah, Enterprise Rails, and it's one of the.
Okay.
It looks like an O'Reilly type of book.
Right. Oh, is there an updated version? Because I'm probably looking at the outdated one because it says learn to structure a Rails 2 app. That's a little dated.
Yeah.
We're at the
Maybe that's why it's
4.0.
free, right?
Yeah.
2008. Yeah.
Wow. This stuff gets outdated pretty fast.
Yeah. So maybe there's not. Maybe that's why it's free now. It's just too old.
Ah.
But still, I think the stuff when they're talking about at least relational database, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have changed too much. I wouldn't. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't go and try to use it to. Oh, look, learning Rails 3. Is there a Enterprise Rails 3? Did people just give up on Enterprise Rails and just go all full Java back in the day?
Oh, really?
I don't know.
That must have been a nightmare. Full Java.
I mean, that's what a lot of the enterprise stuff was in, anyways. Like,
Okay.
back in like the old stuff. Like all the app servers and that type of crap, and Spring, J2EE. God, I guess they call it JEE now. They took the 2 off. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be an update.
Yikes. I guess he just gave up. Rails was going too fast. By the time I write the next book, a new Rails version will come out.
Yeah. What databases are you guys using at work?
MySQL.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. At least the guys I'm working with. Nothing more interesting than that, I think.
That's great.
Yeah, well, I was hoping for something NoSQL based. Yeah. That'd be more interesting to work with.
Cutting edge. Au courant. Well, I guess I should turn off the recording since we've gone through all of our awesome stuff. Yay.
Yep.